Well, today I'll be telling you a story of how I moved to Sweden and how the process was like and how long it took. So you must be wondering, how did I end up in Sweden? Or how long the process did take for me to get here? Well, the process was quite long. It took me over almost 2 years to get here. So it was such a long process. I think all you need while applying to move to another country is the patience, because if you don't have the patience, you will give up before it's even halfway the process, because they will ask you for all kind of documents that you don't know even why they need them. They even get to invade your privacy by getting to know things that you don't think they're really necessary. But yeah, since you want to move there, they will ask you for all those kind of things. Well, I think getting to Sweden is one of the most crazy process because it takes so long. So in my case, I had to submit the application first, and then my boyfriend had to do it after I had done it. So after you submit your application to the Swedish immigration agency, they will send an email to your partner so that they can fill in their part as well. So after they fill their part, your case or your application now will be registered. And after that, trust me, you'll hear nothing from them. It will take ages before you hear back from them. So the first month will pass, the second one, the third one, and you will wonder even if they got your application, or maybe it got lost in between and they never received it. But trust me, they already got it. It's just that they take their beautiful time to do that, to get back to you and say something to you in that regard. So after the months of waiting and waiting without hearing anything from them, so you'll end up calling because you're tired of waiting. Or maybe you'll decide you need to send them an email to ask them what's happening to your application. So when you do that in an email, it will take also ages before they get back to you. But in case you call them, you will have to be you will wait for a few minutes before they pick up your call. Sometimes they can pick it up after 30 minutes of you waiting in the line. So once you ask them what's happening, they'll definitely tell you your case is still under the process. And once we have something to update you, we will post it to your page, because the moment you apply, you log into your page. So after that, you will never hear again from them. And then you will end up following up, calling them, asking what's happening. And they have nothing to say. Because I don't know. They say they assign the cases to different divisions and all that, but it takes a whole lot of time. So in my case, after I waited for over a year, we kept on following up and calling and asking what's happening and so on. And they kept on saying the same thing. Your case is still under the process. In case of something, we will let you know. And in case we need something from you, we will send you an email requesting for you to do that. You will just have to wait. Patient. And then, after some time, they will send you an email. We need this, that, and that, and that. Kindly update it to your page or send it to us direct to their email. And once you do that, they will update it. They have received it. And then nothing else. So for us, it took over 1 year and some months, or maybe 1 year, 2 months, or I don't even remember the approximate time, until they got back to us asking me to schedule for an interview. Well, the moment you see they have requested you to schedule an interview, just know you're in luck. Your journey is almost over, but that doesn't mean that that's the end. Because after they send you that email, you have to contact any Swedish embassy to get that embassy to have a spot for you to go for the interview. And then once you have gone to the interview, you have to wait again before you get to hear back from them, or before they conclude your case, or even maybe you have to end up asking them again, what's taking so long, or what's happening. Trust me, it's a lot of wait. But well, like I said, cases differs. It can, for some people, it can take over 2 years. Some it's very fast. It takes few months, 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months. So it all differs. So it's not like because mine will take 17 months or 20 months, that means yours also will take the same thing. So to me, my case I'm talking about when you're moving to your spouse, you're moving to your family members, and you're moving to someone in Sweden. I am not talking about a student permit or work permit. Those are two. Those are different, and it also differs from that everything is totally different from this one of going to meet with to live with someone or spouse. Maybe that's different. So once the interview is done and they have everything that they need from you and your partner, mostly they want everything from your partner, the person you're moving to in Sweden, because for you, you'll be there as a foreigner and you will not need anything like work. When you get there, you will not have any job or you will, like everything depends with your partner. So the moment they have received all the like financial housing and everything like that they need from your partner, they will now decide whether to grant you a permit or to deny you. So that's now the most nerve-wracking moment because you don't know what they will decide. Maybe someone will wake up in a bad day and they decide to reject your application, and maybe someone is just in a good mood and they will grant you a permission to live in Sweden. So the moment they have decided what to do with your case, they will send you an email and they will tell you your case has been concluded and you have been denied or you have been granted a residence permit to Sweden. The moment you see that, that's how you know your case is over. And if you have done your interview and takes another like a month, 2 months, and you feel like this is not right, you have the right to say, I want to conclude my case. Well, to conclude the case, they actually give you that option to use it after 6 months of sending in your application. So some people, they do use it, some they don't use it. But like I said, for them to grant you the permission, it's up to them. There is nothing you can do about it. However, once you have a decision and you don't like the outcome of the decision, you can decide to appeal if they have rejected it. So you can appeal and say, I'm not happy with the results and I want to appeal my case. So they give you a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I'm not so sure. And then you can appeal it in court direct. So if you happen to appeal it and they accept it, you are in luck because they will have to revisit again where maybe something was wrong during the decision and they can grant you or maybe they can still reject you again. And once you have arrived in Sweden, that's not the end of you and the government staff. You still have lots of things to do that will take some time because you have to get the personal number, you have to get the ID, have to get the bank and to open a bank account. Oh, yes. And you have to hustle getting a job.